Hi, everyone, and welcome to Love Speaks. I'm Candice Ruggiero. I'm a keynote speaker, podcast host, live show host, and education expert. I'm so excited tonight to have you all here, especially because this topic is relevant and meaningful, and I truly believe it's something that can change lives. Tonight's theme is Unhidden, letting the real you be seen. And if I'm completely being honest, this message didn't come from a place of perfection. It didn't come from me figuring everything out and then telling others how to do it. It came from my own journey, one of peeling back layers, unmasking myself, and finally giving myself the freedom to show up as I am. There was a time not so long ago when I started the speaking journey when I was wearing a mask. No, I'm not talking about a literal mask, but more of an emotional one. I was doing all the right things, leading, speaking, showing up on social media, but there was an internal struggle. I wasn't fully embracing who I was. I wasn't being real with myself, let alone with the people I was trying to lead and connect with. When I started writing my keynote talk, I felt burdened, unmotivated, and lost. I wasn't connecting with my talks and my topics. It didn't feel natural and genuine. And I was getting a lot of denial for my numerous applications. I felt stressed and scared to speak on stage. Like I told myself, how can I ever speak in front of the audience for an hour without note cards or without memorizing my speech? So I tried memorizing my keynote, but it felt more stressful because what if I forget my line? What if technology stops and I can't use the PowerPoint to at least guide me? One morning, I woke up and realized I couldn't keep living this way. I had been performing, but I hadn't been living authentically. I was hiding parts of myself, the parts I thought weren't enough or weren't acceptable, and I was afraid to show those to the world. But when I finally made the decision to take off that mask and embrace my true self, everything shifted. My keynote writing became natural. I started to become more confident with my speaking and just speak from my experiences and from my heart. Suddenly, I wasn't scared anymore. Script writing and speaking became easier and more fun. It became natural and simply storytelling. That's when I truly began to heal. And let me tell you, healing doesn't happen when you're trying to be someone you're not. It happens when you step into who you really are, the messy, beautiful, flawed, and powerful you. The process of being honest about my challenges and my weaknesses and my defeats was one of the most empowering things I've ever done. Since that moment, I've carried that lesson into everything I do. As a speaker, a podcast host, and even live show host, I show up as the real Candace. And here's the thing, when I started to be more authentic, more open, more real, the connections I made with others deepened. I could feel it with my interactions with my audience, in my work, and when I work with educators through my business, Novata, and in the way I communicate with my family and my friends as well. It's like the ripple effect of authenticity that goes with each person that I reach. You see, social media, for example, used to be a place where I tried to look perfect or successful. But now, it's become my community. It's a space where I share my true self, the ups and the downs. It's a place where I connect with people just like you, where I get to speak my truth and show the world that it's okay to be real. And it's become a space where others can do the same. We're not just sharing content, we're sharing life. And that's the magic of letting yourself be unhidden. When you stop hiding, not only do you set yourself free, but you also give others a permission to do the same. Because you create a space for connection, for healing, and for growth. And it feels incredible to show up every day, not as a version of myself that I think people want, but as the version of myself, me, that is. And I can tell you, there's so much freedom in just being yourself. No filters, no expectations, just authenticity. So tonight, I want to leave you with a challenge. Being yourself is enough. You don't need to impress anyone. You don't need to hide your story. You were never meant to blend in. You were meant to stand out, to shine in your own unique way. Now, I want to share a few simple steps to help you start your journey toward being unhidden. First, start with self awareness. Ask yourself, what parts of me am I hiding? This could be your struggles, your imperfections, or even your dreams. Bring them into light. Second, speak your truth. Even when it's hard, this might feel uncomfortable at first, but start by sharing one thing you've been hiding, whether it's with a trusted friend or on social media. It's liberating. Third, celebrate your story, your experiences, your challenges, victories, and everything in between. Those are what make you uniquely you. Don't shy away from them, own them. Fourth, show up unapologetically, whether it's at work, in your personal life, or online. Show the world the real you. Let go of the fear of judgment and step into your authenticity. Five, and the last for tonight, practice self compassion. Understand that being real doesn't mean you'll always get it right. There will be messy moments, but those are the moments that truly shape you. When you begin showing up as your true self, you'll feel a shift. And it's not just about you, it's about everyone around you. The people who are meant to be in your life will connect with the real you. And that's where the magic happens. So, my friends, here's to being unhidden. Let the world see you as you are. And you'll find that the more you show up in truth, the more you'll be embraced by the very community you've been searching for. Thank you so much for joining me tonight. Remember, the world doesn't need another perfect person, it needs you, the real you. So let's embrace that together. Have a good night, everyone. This is Candice Ruggiero. Bye.